Before hiring with the Ortiz Law Firm, I had just gone through my reconsideration, where I had been denied in less than 24 hours. And in working with the caseworker that was provided to me through SSA, she was kind enough to explain that I have all the documentation and the proper proof to win my case, but because I was 48, it's going to be an uphill battle because they have a 50 age bracket threshold, whatever you want to call it, the terminology is present over there. So I looked around and then I found Nick online, not just on Facebook, just on Google, and he had good reviews, and I sort of dabbled over it and then finally made the call. Honestly, the reviews that he'd gotten for somebody that's based out of Florida to have clients in different states and for all of them to give a positive feedback meant that they actually did the job. It's not somebody who took on a case and spoke to you the day before your hearing and everything, all the legwork is done by the client himself. Well, Nick, first of all, I did my initial paperwork, got to talk to Tori, and she did the initial intake, asked all the questions, made sure that asked me what all I had, give a legal paperwork signed so that she could sign off the legal releases so that she could get all the records from the VA. I did state at the time that I have all the paperwork, and then she set me for an appointment with Nick. And in my telephone conversation with Mr. Nick, he explained how the whole procedure works when you have an attorney. And he also stated at the time that it's not a cakewalk. You have to do some education on your own, and that once you're a client, you have access to videos. Now, when I say videos, it's not 1 or 10, it's like almost 100, if I'm not mistaken, 100 videos to watch, how you should act, interact, behave, answer, and then when to keep quiet and when to talk and not speak out of turn. That's what he did. The results were, we fought for a long time. We had to wait 6.5 hours the first initial hearing date, and they canceled it on us. But on the second take, Nick put his foot down. He was on point, and even though they had somebody present that's stating that I could do this and that, but Nick made sure that the decision went in our favor. Unfortunately, we did not get the back pay for almost 3 years, but we did get a decision which granted me my SSDI. It has given me the financial freedom in my life, I would say, because I needed that little cushion to help pay off the debt that I'd incurred while fighting to get my SSDI benefits. At that time, it was Nick and Tori, and every now and then there'd be somebody else, but it was mostly the both of them. I was dealing with Tori at least 4 times a week. I would say there would be a back and forth with emails, and she did the best she could because she had a lot on her plate. Surely would, just because Nick is pretty honest, he's straight up, he keeps it real, he doesn't, give you false hopes. He'll look at your case and tell you what can be done, what cannot be done. And even after we got the decision, he asked me, he says, "You happy with the decision? Do you want to appeal it?" Then he gave me the positives and the negatives of appealing a decision that you get from SSDI because I did not get my back pay. So he says there's a possibility this can happen, that can happen. And that's pretty nice to know that an attorney is looking out for your best interest, even though, not getting that back pay hurt his fees. I would surely recommend him because he does the right thing. You get an attorney, have a one-on-one conversation with them. Make sure you have all your medical file, all your progress notes, everything ready. Let your attorney know about all your upcoming appointments. When you finish them, get your records, give it to the attorney so that he has a chronological, data on what you've been going through, how you are, and then write down day to day what you're going through, your pain level. It really helps out in hearings. More paperwork, the easier your case is. I just wish that everybody would, even if you don't want to hire Nick, have a conversation with somebody in his team, then make a decision. Just don't make a decision based on, what you hear about somebody who's in a different state or a different. Talk to somebody, give them a chance, and see where you're going. Look at the videos he has online. I mean, he has a lot of stuff. He does a seminar, I think, once a week or once every other week on Facebook, where you do questions, and this is for free. And it's pretty amazing that an attorney takes time out to do that.